This is something she keeps bringing out. Okay, you know, it's getting extremely old, but it's also when your family is almost killed in a SWAT and someone's trying to say it didn't happen or you called it on yourself, it's ridiculous. Let's look at what she debunked.
Okay, you're not even going to believe what just happened. We just got swatted.
Someone called the New York State Police saying that they were my husband.
They said that somebody called in
Saying that they were my husband.
and said that Jimmy killed me and the kids.
Someone called the New York State Police saying that they were my husband.
Jimmy killed me and the kids.
I was live when this call was made to the police.
We'll wait till 3:33 because it was 3:28. Try to shut this. We just got swatted.
I remember that night you had just gotten off of a live.
I think we're done with the sleuthing for tonight. What is it? 3? Is it 3?
When I got off here,
We'll wait till 3:33 because it was 3:28. We have 5 minutes, and then we'll sign off. Because I got off early for some reason. Because I'm exhausted.
3:31.
I was determined to let the world know what went on.
Oh, we have pictures of them.
And I told my husband to get photos of this because they will deny this ever happened. After they left, I went live.
Are they on there?
They're on there.
To let them hear the fear, panic, and pain in my voice and Jimmy's.
All right, hello everybody. I'm gonna go back to bed. Good night. She's okay and we're all okay.
He doesn't react at first. Like when Jimmy was here and first he goes, I'm going to bed.
All right, hello everybody. I'm gonna go back to bed. Good night.
He didn't go to bed. Both he and I didn't go to bed until after 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, the Einstein. And she started with a slide that said that our SWAT, right, occurred in January of 2020, January 17th, around 3:34 p.m. a.m., I'm sorry. Okay, very deceptive. In the early morning hours of January 17th, 2020.
Just to say what they told us, they said that somebody called in and said that Jimmy killed me and the kids.
Yes, they thought my husband killed the whole family.
Jimmy killed me and the kids.
But she was deceptive.
But you don't know what happened. You don't know why it was so scary. Because they went around to the front door and I didn't know who it was.
I heard someone knocking on the door. And I heard a stampede of feet running across my porch. They were knocking on the door. They were pounding on the door.
And I called Jimmy and Jimmy came down.
And I said to Jimmy, someone's knocking on the door. I heard my husband coming down the stairs.
And I called Jimmy and Jimmy came down because I thought he was an intruder. And then I heard Jimmy say, "Oh my God, the door is open." And when Jimmy came in, he said, and he opened the door. "Oh my God, the door is open." I heard you say, "The door is open." Like, and you went, "What do you need, sir?" And you said, "Oh my gosh, the door is open."
I immediately told these men to take whatever they wanted.
Take anything you want. Just leave us alone.
That just to spare our lives, and they could have anything they wanted.
We've got 2 kids upstairs. Leave us alone. And I heard him say, "What do you want, sir?"
They were asking him, like, "Did you shoot your wife and family? Did you shoot your wife and family?"
And I heard him say, "I've got kids upstairs."
At that point, I'm standing in the hallway. The door opens, and my husband, and the way he's walking in front of these men,
I saw a guy with a gun.
dressed all in black with nothing from the state police. Obvious.
I saw a guy with a gun. I was going out with
It was snowing slightly on the ground.
no jacket, with no shoes, out in the snow.
You know, I didn't even have the proper footwear, coats. Everything was on the other end of the house where I'd definitely be safe. At that point, I didn't know what to do.
I can't even tell you because Jimmy said it 1,000 times.
So I thought, okay, do I run out the side door? No, they're probably all out there. They'll see me. Do I?
If anybody ever came in just go, I'll take care of him. You just go, get out of the way, go get help. And it's snowing here.
It was snowing slightly on the ground.
It's snowing like crazy. We're in the middle of a blizzard.
It was snowing slightly on the ground.
I was going out with no jacket. If I ran in the laundry room with no shoes out in the snow, and I was getting ready to run out in the snow the other way. If I was scared to run the other.
New York State Police. It was snowing slightly on the ground.
You see the snow? I told you there was snow that night.
It was snowing slightly on the ground.
Okay? There's the snow on their boots, on my floor.
And when I grabbed my firearm,
We have a BB gun pistol.
I had grabbed a firearm. Thankfully, it was not where I was.
I was trying to go get the gun. We have a BB gun pistol. I could have shot the guy. We have a BB gun pistol. I didn't know he was a cop. If I had the gun, BB gun pistol in my hand, I would have shot the guy. I would have. I thought he was an intruder. I didn't know it was a cop until he said we are the cops. He was wearing black. I just saw the gun and I thought we were dead. I was calling 911.
Instead of calling 911, I accidentally called my friend in London.
I was in my hand. I was dialing 911. I had 911 on the line. I was dialing 911, Jimmy. Oh, I collapsed, D-scale. It was, I still have, anytime I hear like somebody knocking in on the door or pounding on the door, something like that, I had to stand there with my head between my knees, pounding on the door. Just leave us alone. We've got little children upstairs. Take anything you want. Just leave us alone. We've got 2 kids upstairs. Leave us alone. I'm sorry. Yeah, they were shaken up too. They thought they were coming up here to a massacre. She's the one that the guy over there with the pump, have the freaking gun he had over there.
Who called me?
I did. I called you.
Oh, you Trooper Fitzpatrick called also. I understand it was just the state police number at 3:13 a.m. How come I didn't answer? How come I didn't hear it?
I have no idea, Jimmy.
And somebody at 3.
And that was her son. Her older son was the one posing with the gun. It's such a posed picture.
Thankfully, the glare of my children slept through it, okay? So, yes, the SWAT did happen. No, my son wasn't in the picture, okay? You see this guy? This guy is pissed beyond belief. But what's worse is the people that believe you. He's scared. He's shattered. He didn't know what he was coming up here to see. No, I have PTSD. I mean, I didn't know it was the police because you couldn't see it. They had Jimmy in front of them, and they know then it was a SWAT, and they realize, okay, this is never going to be the same because we are in a system where any call to our house, as they saw, because they made them come out like 3 other times, and they saw there will be no more SWATs on us. You guys, live stream and all that. They could say I'm a YouTuber. They could try to put that there, because they said you guys are in the system. I might get calls to be swatted. Don't take them so seriously. We know people are what they're doing, so we'll always come out and check on you guys, make sure you're okay.
After the SWAT, one good thing happened, that once we had the SWAT
and do something else. They told me they can't do that.
We were in the system. So thankfully, we wouldn't be killed in SWAT.
But they said, do you understand? It wouldn't be like they could call me.
Trooper Fitzpatrick called also.
What are you going to do? You're going to call a SWAT on me? They already swatted me. And then, then you can say, I'm a YouTuber. That's the one positive thing I have now, because if the police are called, they know. I might get calls to be swatted. Don't take them so seriously.
After the SWAT, one good thing happened, that once we had the SWAT
and do something else. They told me they can't do that.
We were in the system.
They could say I'm a YouTuber. They could try to put that there.
So thankfully, we wouldn't be killed in SWAT, right? Because once you've had the SWAT, they're not going to SWAT again. You know that, right?
But they said, do you understand? It wouldn't be like they could call me.
The last 2 times they were called after the SWAT.
So anytime they get a call, they said, they look it right up. Oh, they're in the system.
that there's a situation going on like that, they have to send the SWAT team. You're not going to get a SWAT in again. They can't just say, oh, she told us she's a YouTuber. You know, they're live streamers. They have to. So I know that was out there that, oh, I should have just called the police and let them know I'm on YouTube. And then they have people that are harassing them. Then I would have been on a special list. You know that I'm in the system or you don't. And they wouldn't have sent the SWAT team. You know they're not going to SWAT again. That's not true. At least in New York, that is not true. Because what I put out is what I get back. I put out love and light. That is BBT. That is BBT.